Hi, my name is Radhu Shiranrashinta D. Silva, and my student ID is S1468288. Today I'm going to do the assignment 2 of Network Architecture and Protocol. And here we have to show up the in case to discuss the video how to can add the following service like big data, Internet of Things, and iCloud service. And first I'm gonna introduce some uh, things about the big data stuff making the presentation. And first of all, I'm gonna tell about what is the big data. Big data is a term that describes the large volume of data, both structured, unstructured, and in dated business on a day basics. But it's not a amount of data that is important. It is what organization do with the data and matters. Big data can be analyzed for insight the lead to better decision strategies business moves. Here for I use for show the big data that is called MongoDB. I will show later how to do with MongoDB. And this is the advantages of big data, that what is called a non-SQL database program, and MongoDB used for like join like documents with the Shamala. And this is the next slide of the presentation what I make, that is describe about the meaning of iCloud server. And the iCloud server is a logical server that is built, hosted, delivered to a cloud computing platform over the internet. Cloud server process and exhibit similar capabilities and function to typical server, but are accessed remotely for a cloud service provider. And here I will show uh, for the C file that is used for as an iCloud server. And this is the advantages of iCloud server of the C file is an open source cross-platform file hosting software system. And let's move the next slide. That is all thing about Internet of Thing. Internet of Thing can be defined a system of integrated computer devices, mechanical, digital machine, object, animal, or people that are provided with unique identify and the ability to transfer data over a network without a technique human to interaction. Server use TinyCo. Here I what I use to show the Internet of Thing, that what is called TinyCo. And the advantages of TinyCo is a small network of connected device and allowed to share data securely. Let's move on to that. And here I use VMware and log into the Ubuntu. I'm gonna put the password of the login. First we need to go to show the first we need to go show that download stuff. I'm going to the download and just open C file and C file server, open the terminal, and here we can type some codes. First ls, and I'm gonna copy C file sh, and paste it and start. And next I'm gonna copy the C hub sh and paste it and start. And next code what I'm is if config to see the IP address of the network, and you can see the IP address here, and I'm gonna copy that IP address and type into the browser to open the C file. And I already opened that C file here, but I'm gonna again type and C, and this is the interface of C file. And you can see that here new library, here where we can make new library, but I already created some library, you can see here. And here you can see share with me and share all stuff. And this is all about C file. And you can see you can put a name and encrypt and put password and stuff, and that's how it work. And let's move on next one. I'm gonna close it and open a new terminal to type some codes. You can see that documents, and for here we want to type this code to open and start up the MongoDB. I'm just already type on the notepad, so I just copy and paste that codes on terminal. And I put the password here. And I'm going to type the next code here. And this is that you can see starting process of the MongoDB. And then put the next one. Next code is wait. I just copy and paste it to the terminal. And I'm going to type next one. And show DPS, and you can see that config and gigabyte. And this is where you can see that stuff of MongoDB and the capacity and the configure admin and test. And as you can see that, you know, this is all about MongoDB. And I'm gonna put these codes I'm gonna put that code, the last code, and this code here we can see the database of MongoDB, and we can enter the data to MongoDB, and just copy this one and paste it on the terminal. And find to this copy and paste it and put enter. This is how we put the data into the MongoDB. For new terminal, you can try it. Paste it. This is something it's alright. That's how we enter to the data to Mongo server. And let's move on to other thing is like Internet of Thing. For here I'm gonna use the TinyCo. TinyCo is a minimal Linux operating system focusing provide or base system using BCBox and FLTK. It's used by single degree, and it's also a recommend option for new users who have wired network connection. This is the interface of TinyCo, and it takes a little bit time to start the interface. I'm going to start an app, and you can see that app, and that's we add the cloud and browse, and that's how we add the data to MD and put some search on MTS, and I can see that that TCMD check TC. I'll just click it at that file, and you can see that file here, title and update version and core player and all the information of that TinyCo. I think I successfully done the assignment 2 of internet and protocol, and this is a maintaining, and you can see in the empty check, and here you can app, and that's other little bit more information about TinyCo, and you can see that result. And I think that I successfully done that assignment 2 of network protocol and architecture. And I'm gonna exit. And this is the shutdown process of that TinyCo. Thank you.